Hello everyone, this is Jeff. If you have watched CoinGeek conference in London, you will know that I announced two projects. One is blockchain domain names, NBdomain. The other is the world's first blockchain-powered browser, Maxthon 6. I believe we can use the power of blockchain to reinvent internet. After some intense development, now I'm happy to announce that an alpha test of NBdomain and Maxthon 6 has started. I'll be recording a series of video tutorials to explain what you can do with NBdomain and Maxthon 6. This is the first one. In this tutorial, I will explain some basic features of NBdomain. Let's begin. NBdomain, as its name suggests, is a domain name, which has some basic domain features, like domain register and domain renew. Please note, in the testing period, we'll use .test domain extension to register domains, and the validated period of any domain is 2 days. Any renewal of the domain will add 2 more days to the valid period. It is used to help us to debug the system. And as in regular domain system, you can also add subdomains and update subdomains. Most of the magic of NBdomain happens with subdomains. Unlike regular domain name, you can only set very limited information with subdomains, like IP address, MX record, A record. But in NBdomain system, you can set any strings into subdomains, like IP address, or a few words, or an entire article. We will show how to use subdomain to create innovative blockchain applications in following tutorials. Now let's continue. We also build a trading system into the NBdomain system. It's a P2P trading system, which means it does not require any third party to trade the domain safely. Lastly, the NBdomain can also set administrators. The administrators can help owner of the domain to manage subdomains, but they cannot change the ownership of the domain. Okay, I have just briefly shown the basic domain features. Let's see them in action. Now we have opened Maxthon 6 browser internal version. Now we input our domain management website, manage.nbdomain.com. Okay, it's a quite familiar website design, as do domain names. From this interface, you can search any domains. Let's check. I'll search AAA.test. Search. This shows it's not registered. Now I can register this domain name. I can input a private key to register this domain name. Please note, do not use any private key that you hold a lot of money. It's better to create a separate private key and just to have $1 in it is enough to test this feature. In the official release version, we'll have more choices in registering domain names. Okay, I have a private key with me. I can paste here. Confirm. Okay, authentication succeed. And confirm again. It shows me the price of the domain name, and I can confirm again. Okay, the transaction succeeded. Now I have registered this domain name. Let's see. I can search it again. Now the result shows this domain name is registered, and I can view the domain name's details. Okay, in this details page, you can see the domain names AAA, and the owner is me. This is the address about my private key. And the expire date, I can renew the expire date, which will add 2 more days to the expire date. And it also can set up admins, but in this version, this feature is not finished yet. And the more interesting thing is we see their subdomain already here. It's a subdomain we preset into the domain names. It's called pay. The content of this subdomain is the owner's private key, a public key, and the owner's address. The people can already use these subdomains with places like wallet or some places like to receive some money to help them to easily remember the addresses. Now let me show how to add a new subdomain. And click add and give the name like www and give it a value. This is my first blockchain post. Okay. Please note, all this information will be immutable saved on blockchain. It's very different than regular system that you have the chance to delete them. Once the information is submitted, it will be saved on blockchain and no one can delete them. So please do not input any illegal content. Otherwise, you will face the consequences. Now I will save this information and input my private key again. Confirm again. I got the cost about this information. If I feel the price is okay, I confirm. Okay, to succeed, this is the TX cache info. Okay. Now I can refresh the page. You can see the new subdomain www is here. Then we can, like this, we can input as many subdomain as well we want and use any content in the subdomain. Then you may wonder, why should we do it? How do we, other than input the subdomain information on this page, how can I share those information to others? Or how can I view those information? Okay, with the new version about Maxthon 6, you can do this. We open a new tab. This version of Maxthon 6 supports a new protocol. We call it NB protocol. It's like NB, and we can input the domain we have just registered, aaa.test, and enter. Now you can see there is a home page for me, a home page for aaa.test. This is the default page for any NB domains. It briefly lists all the subdomains and the information. Actually, anyone that knows your domain name can see those information. You can put any information with subdomain into a domain name and share your NB domain to others. When they input the domain name in their Maxthon 6 browser, they will see all the information. This is a very simple page. In later version, we'll for sure to make this page more beautiful. And actually, every subdomain, you can visit them. For example, I want to visit www. I can click visit, and I open a new tab. The name is www.aaa.test, and the content is what I have inputted as a subdomain value of www. So with this method, we provide a very easy way for any user to save any information on blockchain and visit them in a very easy manner. Everyone knows how to visit a web address, right? And actually, if we want to update this information, like www, I can click it. Let's update it. I can say this is an update to my first post. An update. And confirm. Okay. Let's see. The information is updated. And here, from the domain content, I refresh the page. Let's see, we'll get updated information. In this way, it's fairly easy to update any information saved on blockchain. And for the people or application that you shared your domain name, they will get the updated information easily. Let's summarize what we have learned today. We learned some basic NBdomain features that we learned we can register, renew, and domains, and we can also add and update subdomains. We also learned we could use Maxthon 6 to view and update blockchain content using NBdomain. In next several tutorials, I will show more innovative and exciting ways to use NBdomain. If you are interested in NBdomain and Maxthon 6, want to discuss how we can use these tools to reinvent internet, feel free to contact us through Twitter or join our Telegram group. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.